Yo, what's happening? This is Andrew Santiago. This is BSN. I got my boy to the left of me, Chris.
Just Chris, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's not Chris. It's Darkness. The other one.
Chris, a.k.a. Grande.
Dono Wyatt, a.k.a. Donovan Castaneda.
AKA Donald Duck.
Follow me _Dono_Duck. Instagram. Instagram.
What's happening, motherfuckers? So, we're here in my fucking dad's back room again. Talking
This is the
bullshit,
headquarters.
having
What are you
beers.
talking
We got ourselves drinking Sierra Nevada Pale Ales, Natty Lights, and
Estrella Jaliscos.
Who the fuck bought Natty Lights? And
Someone
why?
on a budget.
And why?
$5 yes, sir.
It's an okay beer. I was just trying it right now. It's the first time trying it. It's not too bad.
It's whatever. Fuck it.
It doesn't taste like water 100% like Coors Light or something like that.
Homeless people seem to love it.
Well, I mean, it is cheap. It's good. It's not bad though.
No, it's whatever. Fuck it. It's like kind of like that water that you get with your beer.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, sir.
So it is mid-Monday, so I just had my day off. Working fucking weekends now, so I really didn't do shit.
Wait, today was your day off?
Yeah, today's my day off now because just everybody's just quitting, so they got me fucking working 6 days a week. But Chris, are you working right now?
No.
Thought so. All right, so did you guys?
Okay, Chris, he doesn't work, but what did you just buy today?
First of all, I start my job on the 20th of April for San Francisco County, and I will be making $25 an hour. Not that everyone's complaining. Since everybody's complaining about what I'm buying, I have the funds to cover it. So,
What would you buy today?
bought a GoPro 5,
Good for him.
How much was the total?
$400,
How much did you pay today?
$250.
Did you get it from a store?
Best Buy.
Oh, it's not bad.
Who put the money up?
I put the $250 up because I couldn't cover the full four, but I have a credit card to Best Buy. So
Good for you. Good for you, man. Yeah, so we're fucking just chilling out and say, what is it? So what? The national championships going on. What was it? The Elite Eight?
Gonzaga, Oregon, UNC, and
South Carolina.
Who's this play? So it's UNC's playing.
UNC's playing South Carolina.
No, they're not. They're not playing South Carolina. I think it's UNC, Oregon, and Gonzaga.
I think it's Gonzaga, Oregon.
No, I think you're full of shit. But anyways, so
Oh,
did you guys see the games?
I didn't watch any of them, but I watched the highlights, and they're pretty intense. I know Chris has.
Did you watch the game?
AKA Grande.
For once, I will actually. This is the one time you catch me watching.
I'm pretty upset because it seems like they've been pretty good this year.
What's that one dude? Sindarius Thornwell? Is it Thornwell, the guard for South Carolina? He's good, dude. I watched it. That was a really good game. I watched the second half of the UNC and Kentucky game.
It's all about Tyler Dorsey,
the only Ducks player he knows.
I'm not.
Dylan Brooks.
It was a really close game. But say those last I think it was minute. The last minute was fucking intense. It was really good. I say that buzzer beater was fucking clean.
Who won the Wisconsin one? Florida or
What? Who the fuck is this guy?
R.I.P. Lonzo Ball.
God.
Can we talk about ball? Can we talk about ball and his stupid dad?
Oh yeah, he was on a first take this morning.
Does he really?
This morning?
Again?
Yeah.
He was on the last
That
It was the last
that
one.
argument was just making my ears bleed. It was terrible. It was like children trying to talk.
What happened? I don't know. I didn't catch any of it.
Basically, it was just Stephen A. Smith just calling him out, saying, "Why are you going to talk to LeBron like that? Why are you going to say stuff like that? Why are you going to call out Michael Jordan?" And then you have this. Is it Lawrence Ball or Lamar? Or,
Lonzo Leangelo Lamelo.
Fuck Chris.
is that the dad's name?
LeVar.
He didn't even have to.
LeVar's like, in my heyday, Jordan will have nothing on me, nothing. And it's like, this is blasphemy.
What?
And
7545.
It became a very arrogant talk.
I'm sure everyone wants to know why there was just a lot of coughing in the microphone. And,
Something
Andrew
good
has
with
allergies.
apparently, this garage is 420 friendly.
How do you spell
Don't tell my dad that. What?
How do you spell Milas?
Milias. God damn it! You're gonna have to edit that out. Just
Someone
kidding.
edit that out, please.
All right. Anyways, so yeah, it was good. I really, for once, I enjoyed college basketball. It gets intense, obviously, these last like couple weeks when you get into it.
Yeah,
But yeah, Lonzo Ball didn't do shit. I think he had like 7 points. Yeah, it was like 7, 8 points. Say, what was that? Fox from Kentucky had like 40 or some shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I get you can't really compare.
What about that guy from the Suns dropping 70?
Ooh, Devin Booker.
Yeah, there you go.
For who?
For the Suns. I know, right? Who?
Oh yeah. I know. Someone was talking about that.
Yeah,
I was like,
the
oh,
Suns-
was there only 70 points scored?
He scored more than half of the points.
The Suns
Obviously.
have not been relevant since Nash has been there, man. It's been a
Nash,
while.
Stoudemire, fucking Marion.
Stoudemire.
Gordon Dragic
Wasn't Shaq there
kinda
too? Yeah,
poor.
Shaq was there for a bit.
Yeah, that mattered.
To be honest, me getting into basketball, I didn't even know they were a real team.
Suns, yeah, I know, right? I don't know. Yeah, what is there to say? I'm excited. As I say, Adrian was saying something about there being, or that it was, that it's been unpredictable. I'm like, isn't that every year though? I'm like, Butler was in the finals at one point in time. Who would have thought that?
Yeah.
But I don't know. It was good. It was entertaining. I said there was literally nothing else on. There was seriously nothing else on. And then about my comments about the Special Olympics. Turns out Special Olympics were on Saturday. I think, I pressed on 11 because I couldn't find the college games because once again, women's basketball's on ESPN. And
Fucking shit up.
yeah, I happened to run into that. So I was like, I guess it's a pretty busy week, busier than I thought. You got a World Class or Baseball World Classic just ended. What?
USA.
When was this?
It was like last week, wasn't it?
USA.
Wasn't Puerto Rico considered a strong favorite coming into the whole thing?
It's always the Dominicans and then the Puerto Ricans.
Well, they do breed them.
And then the
out there.
Venezuelans. And then the Americans.
All the Mexicans.
I don't think
Yeah.
there's a difference.
All the cans.
And then the Japs.
All the
and
beans.
then the Koreans. And then the Cubans.
And then
No, because
USA.
Mexicans don't have like.
The Mexico team got shit on.
Yeah, exactly.
Hard.
Isn't Sergio Romo on the Mexico team? That's so
thought he was Puerto
stupid. He didn't
Rican.
even have like a citizenship in Mexico, and somehow he plays for Mexico. That's hilarious.
Was he born there?
No, born in L.A.
Yeah. The Dodger fan.
That's really weird.
Fucking scrap. What? Yeah,
I
I
was
know.
on
I like Sergio
I
Romo,
was
but
on
he
national
got
team.
fucking rocked earlier in the tournament, right? Did they?
Speaking of the Giants, happy birthday, my boy Buster Posey. I don't know how old he turns today, but it's his birthday.
I'm gonna say 32.
Nah, he's not even 30.
No, he's got to be like 29.
28,
I'm
So there's so much I know about baseball.
gonna say 29,
He
30.
got drafted in 08, probably about 22, 23 years old. 08.
Fuck, suck his cock already.
Actually, yeah, he might be 30, actually.
Oh, let's see.
Fuck.
I will check this right now. You guys have me curious.
Just letting you know, you'd get yourself a nice fucking birthday BJ from my boy Chris Grande Hernandez. Hit him up on Insta.
Tell me,
DM him
would you suck his dick for $1 million?
for $1 million.
Do it for 1,000 right now.
I'd suck a homeless person's dick
Little
for
dude, you buy my
$1,000. For
GoPro.
$1,000. I just said $1,000. $1 million.
Oh, he's 30.
30 years old today.
I was close. I was
Buster
close.
Posey.
I said 29, 30.
Here comes the decline.
Yep.
Once an athlete hits 30, it's all down.
He's actually been there for quite a long time, hasn't he?
Yeah, since 08.
That's not bad for a baseball player.
Well, it's when he got drafted.
That's
2010.
That's about it. I mean, I don't know.
that?
Catchers. How old was like Mike Matheny when he retired?
He was 34, 35.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
their life right there.
And that's that he fucking went out with concussions.
Concussions.
When does that fucking happen in baseball?
Hitting the head
So
with
to
the baseball.
think that, and then NFL players literally have to deal with that like fucking almost every week. Like Mike Matheny barely got taken out by a fucking. And if you guys don't know who Mike Matheny is, he was like an old San Francisco Giants catcher, and he was there was a play at the plate, and he just got taken out, and then they sat him for a while.
Taken out.
He wasn't. Shut the fuck up. I hate this
Grammar
guy.
school.
I fucking hate you. Anyways, so yeah, he got fucked up.
We can get concussion from water from my boy
John
Freaky.
Quigley.
Oh, okay, Freaky Nasty Ninja. I was gonna say, but I guess we're gonna use names.
Well, fuck.
Oh, I don't give a shit.
Okay, John
You could say that.
Cuevas.
Say it's funny.
He got a concussion from water.
What an idiot.
It was kind of my
Who's
fault.
driving the boat?
Donovan Castaneda.
It's all good. Got to learn the hard way, you know. But no, yeah. So
Next time we gotta put a helmet on him.
it's just weird. I'm like, to think that guy went out from like. I mean, how many times do you think that happens in a baseball season? Maybe like the chances of that happening got to be like half. Like, you know, like not like 0.5.
You're talking about concussions, right?
Yeah, I mean, like,
yeah.
I think literally that would never
And when it
happen.
happens, it happens with stupid shit. Brandon Belt got hit from. He was in the dugout in batting practice, and someone threw a ball and airmailed the guy, and it hit him in the face, and he got a concussion.
Yeah, and like,
Just random shit like that.
yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's weird. Concussions are
Freak
fucking
accidents.
weird. Whatever. But anyways, so while we're talking about sports, big thing came up. Colin Kaepernick not getting signed yet, and everybody having this big uproar because he's being held back because of the comments that he made last year. So what were you guys?
I don't really care about what he says, but I'm calling it. He's getting picked up probably about third or fourth week of preseason. If not, he can go until midseason, week 8. One of those two to the Jets.
Are you going to pick him up as a free agent on
I'm gonna pick up on my fantasy.
fantasy? Think so?
Fuck that.
Yeah,
Interesting. We were talking about this earlier. Joe Thomas put out a tweet saying,
I like it. Yeah.
which made a lot of sense, and he says that backup quarterbacks are supposed to have zero distraction, which is pretty true. What backup quarterback
Look what happened
besides
to
Tim Tebow? Yeah, but he had a positive.
I mean, he sucked though.
It's
They
a story
literally were
motion.
like, all right, let's.
But
Maybe your fucking future isn't as a quarterback.
Yeah.
Like you're big, you fucking, you know, I guess we'll try you at tight end. I don't know. Fuck. You know, and then he's
Yeah.
like, all right, now we're gonna try you at the Mets because you're such a nice guy, you know? The thing is Tim Tebow's just a fucking
He's
nice
just-
guy. And this is the thing. Oh, go ahead.
you should just say a college analyst. He's pretty good at that.
This-
College football.
That's how far the power of Christ will get you. It'll get you drafted. It'll win you a playoff game. And after
Hey,
that, you're out.
who's fucking crying for Tim Tebow though? You know, and Tim Tebow's not even crying. Tim Tebow is more than fucking happy to just give his fucking money away. You know, but yeah, no, go ahead and say what you were saying about
Yeah, Joe
Kaepernick.
Thomas had a pretty good point, saying that backup quarterbacks should not have any distraction to the team. It makes sense because you got a starting quarterback that should be getting attention, positive or negative, where the backup quarterback is there to help them.
Yep.
Which makes sense. He brought up a good point with Tim Tebow, but it wasn't really political. It was just more like, can this kid play? His throwing motion is different, you know. But I really do hope he does get a play. I mean, he's still a good player, but I have to agree with Chris on that one that he might
Who,
be.
Colin or
Colin.
Tebow? Oh, I don't really care. I could care less if he disappears. Because to be honest, what is he going to do? He's just going to be a time filler. He's going to be, you know what I mean? He's not going to be somebody you're going to want
Yeah,
for the rest of his career. You know, he's been proven that he's just not going to develop. And I don't know. And if you're going to have him as if you're going to have him as a second string or somebody to fill in time, then yeah, you're not going to want him to break apart the locker room. Although I haven't heard that he's a bad teammate. I say if you look at the Niners, most of his teammates were actually supporting him when he went through that
yeah,
stuff.
they did.
But I also don't think. I don't know. I mean, when all this started coming up, it was kind of random. When he even brought up the whole situation,
Came out
because
of
literally
nowhere.
nothing happened that had anything to do. I don't know. There was a couple of stories that were coming out, but it was nothing like the Trayvon Martin thing. You know what I mean? It was he just randomly came out and said it, and it was it kind of, to me, it looked like a kind of like a publicity stunt. You know what I mean? That's what it looked like. Because if you do that, you're gonna obviously thank you. You're gonna get an eye on you. You know what I mean? You're gonna get public media fucking attention. and they're going to run with it because obviously it's going to bring him in more eyes, it's going to bring in more views and stuff. People are going to want to look at it. They immediately when they see that Colin Kaepernick standing up for something, when in reality, he's talking about like how people are being slain in the streets, but then he goes and you look at his history and I don't know if he was really all that charitable, but I never really ever heard about him being this altruistic character where he was just giving his money away, And
some people just grow up.
He did after, which I think he obviously had to show. Like he immediately donated like $1 million to whatever. And hey, I mean, good for him. I would if I had $1 million, if I made $1 million in my life, I sure as hell wouldn't be fucking giving it away.
We know what you do with a lot of money already.
Yeah, exactly right. It'd be
showing
donating
off on Instagram.
It'd be donating. I don't show up on Instagram.
Making a few phone calls. Follow him, Drew 3W4450.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I don't know. I did see it because it seemed like a fallback because his fallback. No, it was a fallback just in case things didn't work out this year, and it definitely paid out in his benefit because now you see people backing him, and somebody's gonna be pressured into signing him. What he does, though, it's not going to be much. And then there's going to be no fallback. There's not going to be, hey, the people are holding me back because I made comments. It's going to be, no, you just weren't fit out for the job. Sucks, but a lot of people go through it. Not many people make as much money as you do, being that you kind of sucked. I mean, don't get me wrong. He had a good hot 2 years.
Well, it's the NFL. They give you 2 years like the Wildcat. It's only a year, 2 years of effectiveness, and after that, everyone figures
they
it
figure
out.
you out. Yeah, exactly. They just realize, why don't we just fucking blast him every single time he tries to, every single time it looks like he's going to run the ball,
Exactly.
I mean, once you make yourself a fucking...
The zone read? Actually, that's still effective still.
It still is, but you don't see it being run nearly as much.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. Whatever. I mean, Colin Kaepernick, I don't personally think much of him. I don't like the way I see it is like he's making this big old deal, but then he's joking on Twitter about or not joking, but when he made that he's like what did he say? He said he made like a comment about like the hurricane or the hurricane that were coming through, the storms that were coming through, like the storm is coming, like on a Twitter.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It was a while ago. I know
it was a long time ago. It's like, so you have empathy for this subject, but you thought it was a good idea to kind of put that out there, like as if it was. I'm like, I don't get your message. So I don't know. And then not only that, and then he's the ironic part is that he's making all these statements about people dying, and then he's wearing a Fidel Castro shirt, where Fidel Castro was
a dictator.
was an evil dictator that fucking killed plenty of innocent people. So
maybe not enough information with his.
He's just not informed. You know what I mean? But you hear that with so many people in like our age. They're wearing like Che Guevara shirts and shit.
Che Guevara,
Che Guevara fucking was the cause of a lot of fucking people dying. Now, matter of fact, not only that, they were killing black people as well based on their skin color. So and that was like a big thing was that Brazilians and shit were kind of segregated as well from the black, or you know what I mean, like the Anderson Silva like black Brazilians, and then like the fucking Vitor Belfort,
the straight up Brazil.
You know what I mean? But I don't know. It's
Jesus.
Just, you see it, but you see it everywhere. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? It's literally in everywhere you go. There was history of that. Not to mention, you look at America was like one of the first countries to become unsegregated. Mm-hmm. They were the fucking people that led it. So why is everybody crying about the fact that
it's being segregated now?
When there's no, I mean, like I said, there's personal racism. There's nothing that's built within the system to keep people back. It's just, unfortunately, we're stuck in a path where everybody's kind of fucking just following the path, and you know what I mean. It's a repeating.
Yeah, it's routine now.
Yeah, exactly.
It's routine now. They're saying that. I'm not surprised that this nationality did this.
It's within, and people are lying when they say that it's not ethnic wise, that it's not based on ethnics. And then I listened to this Richard Spencer interview with Dave Smith on podcast, Part of the Problem. He and everybody's quick to call Richard Spencer a Nazi because of those the Heil Trump things, or the videos, but nobody even cared to hear out what he had to say. And I don't believe in everything that he says, but it's nowhere near what people are calling it. They're calling him Hitler, and and nobody even wants to listen to it. Nobody even hears it out. You know what I mean? If you can't hear somebody out, then what do you know, or how do you know what they really believe in? You know what I mean? And all he's talking about is just how certain ethnicities follow the same traits, and it keeps being repeated. Somebody's got they're bringing, and not only that, they're bringing their culture into our culture, and unfortunately, it just doesn't.
It adds
work.
to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And it's not saying that you have to totally disregard where you came from, but you got to realize that there's customs here, and it's the crazy thing is that it is way more free than anywhere else. It's just people don't see it that way. They see it as people have the freedom to be assholes, when in reality, those freedoms are what give you the right to do what you do.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
This is America.
Exactly. So
Let's get black people off the basketball courts and into a different sport already. So that's all I heard.
Hockey?
They keep falling into the same basketball stereotype. Go play a different sport.
Hockey, they'll take it.
Football.
Say what they got. They got what's his name? Ward, that plays for the
Ward. Yeah,
Joel Ward. He's badass.
There's some blacks. There's a guy who's a French black who was I forgot his first name, but his last name is Guerrier. He played for the Sharks.
Hey, they're called people of color.
Okay, sorry, African American individuals. He's also half French. I'm sorry.
It's POC. It's POC nowadays. So, anyways, yeah, and then so that's bringing up another thing that kind of ties into this: the London. Shit, yeah, where the dude, what did he kill? Like 4 people, stabbed
They
a
ended up
cop.
taking him out too, huh?
Yeah, they shot him.
Security.
So and people are making this big deal. They're like, well, he was from London. He was born and raised in London. But you go, all right, but his customs come from a different place.
Yeah.
They come from, or unfortunately, Muslim law is considered the holy law there to them. So, and no matter what they do, it is shown that they believe in, or a high portion of Muslims believe in Sharia law, some form of Sharia law. So, unfortunately, yeah, you could say, oh yeah, he was born and raised in London, but he was also a radical Muslim.
Yeah.
So, another thing that was brought up too is that, like in like the Christian religion, right? You or when you're born again, right? You give things up. You know what I mean? You go, or you decide to go through with Lent, and you know what I mean? You decide that you're going to live a certain way.
Yeah.
And with all the Muslim terror that's really happened, a lot of these people, like the 9/11 dudes that carried out 9/11, they were at a strip club the night before. You know what I mean? And then they go and they so a lot of them or what people think is that they're living the wrong path. So in that way, they're giving their life up for their religion. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's kind of like a born again thing for them. So, and I'm not saying it happens with everybody, but it is something that needs to be brought up. You know what I mean? I get that there's good people that are in these religions that don't practice those radical ways. But when they say that there's less, or like 10% believe in a radical or like radicalized as Muslims, but there's over 50 or something like 50 million Muslims in this world. So 10% of 50 million is a lot of people.
Wow. It's one of the most popular religions out there, right?
Yeah.
It's up there with Christianity and Catholic.
Yeah. So, and I get that there was the attack. There was the attacks in the Middle East. I'm not sure exactly where. There were the attacks that happened, bombings. But those were cleared by their government, or by their military forces that wanted. That were calling for this to happen, that America did, or that they bombed. So it's like, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's shitty. A lot of innocent people died in those things, and that sucks. I hate to think that anybody would deserve to die just because of where they live. But at the same time, you're hearing that there's that right now they're fighting ICE, or like they're in like one of their bases, ISIS. They're fighting ISIS right now. Is it Iraqi government or military is fighting them right now?
Uh-huh.
And so they're holding their people, their citizens, as hostage right now and using them as like human meat shields.
Leverage.
Yeah, exactly. So you're like, oh well, fuck. What do you do? You seen like in Japan, they weren't going to give up in World War II. They just weren't, and I get that the nuclear bomb was fucking obviously fucked.
Yeah,
but
there's still jungles out there.
It's crazy.
No, I think I got it mixed with Vietnam. Sorry, but in Vietnam, there's still jungles out there that have landmines and radioactive.
Say
stuff
fucking,
on there.
you go to France, it's the same way. You can't even go on certain beaches. Sucks. It is a shitty thing. I mean, did you even hear about that?
No.
No. Yeah, dude. I was listening up on the news. I was like, man, that sucks.
I don't even pay attention to news at all.
I got into like an argument on Twitter or on Instagram with some fucking stupid like little like kid. I didn't even say anything. I just said, I just said context matters on the fucking thing. And then this little
fucking
kid came
keyboard
up,
warrior.
and then he's like, "I hope you die terrible." I was like, "Fuck you! I hope you fucking die. Fuck off."
There's always those keyboard warriors, man. Always, no life, motherfuckers.
Whatever. I mean, I understand. It's shitty, dude. It's just like the fucking the shootings that happened in Cincinnati. Did you hear about that? The nightclub.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Did you guys hear the story about it?
I didn't.
So I guess the security was letting in or VIP people who weren't being checked in or weren't being fucking wanded down,
patted down, secured properly.
So what do you think about that?
Hey, they get treated the VIP people.
What do you think about? Or what do you mean?
Well, I mean, if you're just talking about how do I feel about the?
Well, that's on the bar right there.
Yeah, I mean.
They're gonna get fucked.
That's super.
Missoula, you've been fucking quiet this whole time. He's just dipping like a fucking retard. Didn't realize he'd be totally zoned out the whole time. What do you think?
About what?
Did you hear about it?
No.
No.
Did you hear about
Say, have you actually dealt with like something like that, and where like you had to show up to like shootings and shit like that?
Not like that.
No. Have you or any of your friends?
Yeah, but not like that. Not like nightclub, anything that you would consider.
I mean, nothing really like that happens around here. Yeah. Yeah. It's fucking bound to happen. But anyways, go ahead. It's happening all over the place.
Yeah, but no, not like that. I haven't showed up to anything like that. I don't know anyone that really has either.
How would they do that? Because I mean, there's somebody with a gun in there. You just have to fucking wait till they clear out the area.
We'd get dispatched and we'd be given the address. We'd immediately call law enforcement and we'd be staged maybe a couple blocks from the area until PD arrives and cleared the scene, and then we'd get dispatched from PD to move in. So
do they do like any like training for that? Or you just fucking whenever it comes.
It's whenever it comes.
Damn, that's crazy, man. Yeah, dude, that's fucks because it's like you let those people in there. Hey, they fucking killed innocent people.
Was it just
injured innocent people? How many people did they do? Oh, it's done. Almost. All right. So we'll continue this in a little bit. Let's take a little break. Piss break. Fucking finish my beer.
Gather your thoughts, break.
You got it. Bust a move. Buster move.
What's up, Busters?
What we on?
We're on. What's fucking happening? So we wait. How long have we been on?
Since you were singing.
So no. So we're gonna last portion was my boy Darkness here. He's got us a fucking portion we like to call neighborhood watch. This is just the dumb shit that happens around in our fucking neighborhood that for whatever reason people think it's important enough to post on Facebook because they feel like they're important to everybody.
Tell us a little about it.
So basically what this is
a bunch of fucking moms.
It is a bunch of moms throughout the community.
Did you hear this?
Have nothing better to do than stay at home because they are stay-at-home moms.
Whoa, bro, what are you saying?
I know. Go on, proceed.
And just just sit around and basically bullshit online all fucking day. Anyway, what this neighborhood watch is, it's just basically informs the community about what's going on.
No shit. It's what fucking neighborhood watches do.
Basically, yes.
All right. So yeah, but anyways, it's a fucking unfiltered version on Facebook that anybody just feels they have the importance.
So basically, what goes on here? There's a lot of pictures of missing dogs, which that's fine. Let's get these dogs back to their owners, right?
I just think it's funny if people just reply with like, "Hey, I think I found your dog." Like, I have your dog hostage right now. I want $1,000.
But other than that, there's a lot of just bullshitting on here. A lot of how would you say? A lot of nosy people.
Yeah, well, that's fucking everybody you know. Yeah, we know.
So, I got a post here that was posted Friday. It says, "Does anyone know what happened by or at Los Animas around 5 to 5:30? My grandfather said he's seen a lot of cops in the alley." What I have to say about that is, it any of your fucking business? Am I right?
Yeah.
What's that guy?
Well, no, it's like those fucking annoying ass people when you're driving on the freeway and it's on the other. There's an accident on the other side. You're like, fuck. What happened in
it's
front
on
of me?
the off ramp on the opposite
You're like,
side.
you motherfuckers! All you guys are doing is stopping down to look at what's going on.
I'm
the
a
other side.
certified doctor.
So, yeah, I
need
get
to
it.
stop.
It's fucking annoying. Right?
Yep.
The human race is always going to be
I can't say I'm not guilty of it, but
Well, I mean, it's just like
you gotta slow down traffic for that.
It's not even being nosy. It's like the fear of missing out. We want to be in what's going on. It's like people don't want to miss out on the big thing.
It's like a fight.
Like, is that guy bleeding out on the floor right now?
I need to see that.
I don't know if you, I mean, everyone's been to high school. You see a fight happens and somebody yells out fight, and you see a big old rush of people going after to go see what's going on, even though it's a women's
Nobody breaking
fight.
it up, but everybody's just pulling out their
Hey,
phones.
you guys are ruining my boy's segment over here, right? Give it to
Well,
Keep going.
Go ahead.
No,
So
keep going.
no. So yeah, I get it. Those stories are fucking annoying. Go ahead and go on with another one. I say,
Let's see. We'll get another one in here.
Gilroy, what, highly Mexican, right?
Yeah.
yeah,
it's up there in popularity of Mexicans. Yeah,
you
Oh.
can definitely say they outnumber. What?
Oh, I got a good one right here. Does anyone know why there's goats and these types of animals on the Los Animas where the railroad crossing is? Are they there for fire prevention to eat the dead grass? Anyone know? Like, does it really fucking matter? Let's just say Gilroy
Was that
Neighborhood
really?
Watch. Yeah, Gilroy Neighborhood Watch is one of my biggest pet peeves right now. And there's nothing I can do. I can't really comment as much as I want.
Yeah, you could
just
just
be a
you could just
keyboard
not
warrior.
follow it. I think it's private, right?
This is why kids get cyberbullied. They can't just log off the fucking computer. Seriously? Just turn off your fucking computer. You won't get cyberbullied.
exactly.
Anyone else see the goats near Wren and Tatum? Oh, here's another one. I assume they're there to eat the grass ahead of the fire season. Anyone know for sure? Let's see what some people commented. I got a letter in the mail saying that they are here to mow down the flood creeks.
Somebody just killed him.
Oh shit! There's a killer goat.
Yeah, I mean,
Hey, goat's actually a pretty good meal, by the way. Sorry, side note.
goat,
It's pretty good.
lamb. You mean
No goat.
lamb?
Goat and lamb.
Sheep. Ah, no, yeah, I fuck. I mean, everybody in Gilroy is kind of. I mean, there's some good people here, but a lot of shitty,
assholes, too.
a lot of
Please.
shitty people. I mean, that's what most places you go. It's turned into like a bigger city, as like you see like San Jose, like pushing everybody out with all the prices and shit, just to rent. I mean, it's inevitably going to happen.
You also had to put social media into perspective too. It's getting bigger.
Lots of illegals.
Oh god, we're going back around.
No, there really is. There's
No,
a
there
really
is,
big
yeah.
portion.
No, there really is.
Fucking shitload. I mean, I know people that got their green card in high school. You know,
GMAC.
not gonna call any names.
Shout out. I'm just kidding.
I like to call out my boy. No, I'm just kidding.
Let's
and
just
I mean,
say if we can get $800 for you, we'll turn your ass in.
No, for real. And I was just going to put that in
Dude,
there.
if they
If that
gave-
ever does start
they
happening.
gave a reward.
Yeah.
I quit my job.
If that ever does start happening, and any of you guys listening know anybody, and you don't want to be the one to, go ahead
I'd start a
and-
taco truck.
Go ahead and
Just line them up out there.
go ahead and let us know, and we will be
Just
more
feed
than
'em
happy to split
roofies.
the money.
and just take them and just drop them off, fucking with the nearest ice, fucking stop.
Andrew, you're
Just
becoming,
kidding.
becoming America's biggest bounty hunter and
I know. I feel like
immigrants.
Dog the Bounty Hunter right now.
You're the gunslinger.
No, it's just in this kind of there was the story with the two illegals in Maryland. I think it was Maryland. Both were 18, both in high school. They raped a 14-year-old girl. I mean, I wonder if they were, because you don't even really know their own age either. So
they can mix that all
I
up.
wonder how that works.
I am 12.
Yeah, with the
Fake
fucking
news.
with the $5 bill. Yeah, no, I don't even know how that works. So they were both 18. Girl was. They were in the restroom. Apparently, people heard what was going on. I don't know exactly what happened, but the parents from the community were out in front of the high school with signs because they were obviously disturbed by what was going on. And I see the point. I totally get it. I mean, because not only that, but these kids now. I don't know what's going on, but the kids that were caught up with this, they had been stopped by Border Patrol, and they were let go, and then this happens. So
I said, well, there you go.
yeah, and that could have been prevented.
Yep.
It could have been prevented. It's just like we said with the
Takes us back to the
Cincinnati.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, that could have been prevented if you would have just done your job there and then.
I think the moral of the story today is do your fucking job.
Yeah, get your
Good job. Who said that? What football coach said that? I felt like that was a famous line.
Bill Belichick, sir.
Yes. There you go.
Do your job.
Yeah, so yeah, exactly,
Hero
and
now.
and then they make it impossible for them to enforce their job. So it kind of sucks. It's shitty because that girl's got to live with that. 14 years old. I mean, dude,
That's a bad age there, man.
insane, man. Yeah, and I get that people want to say that you have natural rights in being born. You have your own natural rights as a person. I get that, but you don't have access to our rights in our country if you're not a documented citizen. That's just how it is. You can say whatever you want. That's a crime in itself to be here. It's just unfortunately people decided that they wanted to be super liberal about how they were enforcing the rules. And they were just letting people go. And the thing that they were doing is that they were basically saying that they needed to gain citizenship within a certain amount of time, and people just weren't doing it. And it's, obviously, if people can skate by, they're just going to skate by.
Oh yeah, take advantage of the system.
How many people? I can think of like 2 times that I've got in an accident with like somebody that obviously was not documented because got in an accident and they just fucking let me go. I'm like, obviously they don't have shit on them. And
Can you repeat that for me, sir? What? You got an accident?
I may or may not have taken off. I don't know.
The
World will never know. But yeah, it's shitty because I think you don't know where they are at, and I think people have the right to know where or who is coming in and out of their country. Do you think it's okay that because you own a house, because you're so open about it, that somebody could just stake up in front of you in your backyard and just start sleeping in your backyard because they have natural rights? They're not going to do anything to you, but they're just going to stay in your backyard. No, I don't think it's right. So why are you not going to have, or you don't know who's coming in and out, And you see like there's part of communities where you can't even go, or police can't even go into, otherwise they'll be killed, or fear of,
Yeah.
And that's crazy to me. Like your dad's a police officer. He's I mean he doesn't have to deal with nearly.
It's times have changed since he's retired.
Yeah, I mean I'm sure he probably.
Well, he's dealt with multiple stuff.
Or undocumented people as well. And what do they do with them?
Well,
It's not like they just send them back, right? They don't just send them back.
Depends on what they do, honestly. Depends. Drunk in public, they're gonna just release them the next day. Or if they, I don't know, different kinds of stuff.
I would say there was also an attack. Like a teacher in New York was murdered by an illegal immigrant. So it's just like you want to know when, or we all love Megan's Law, right? We all love knowing when there's people that are sexual offenders. We all like knowing that. So why don't we like knowing who's coming in and out of our country? And to think that that's being racist is crazy. I think you're basically you're
Degrading yourself.
Yeah, exactly. As a person, I don't take your opinion seriously at all because you don't even know what you're saying and you don't care. You just want to paint a picture, and that's the way I see it. It's crazy. And that's Gilroy in a nutshell for you. Say if you say anything controversial, everybody will gang up
Fucking
on you.
neighborhood watch.
we're still on
fucking
the subject,
stupid
huh?
neighborhood watch.
Jeez.
Let's get another story popping. Say I haven't. Been mighty quiet over there dipping. So
Those guys microphone shy right now.
yeah, he's always microphone shy.
That's why he didn't make it as a rapper.
Oh, that's right. Oh, weren't we looking at music videos in Gilroy? That's
Shout out Murray Block.
I find it funny when people try to be like rappers in Gilroy. Like, what could you have possibly gone through that I didn't go through?
There is that meme. If you're having the worst day of your life, just remember and think back that someone from your hometown is still trying to make it as a rapper.
I can think of a handful. We got a decent amount here.
You're gonna be hating when they make it to the top.
Yes, some of them are gonna go. We'll be the ones stuck here in Gilbert.
Talking about bullshit all day. So what do you got going here?
With what?
Neighborhood watch.
Fucking hey, I thought I was a pothead here. Jesus Christ. At least I could stay on the subject. Do you suffer from ADD?
No, but how about all those
Any form of retardation?
all those statuses that
Downy?
have something to do with I don't know. Let's say here's one. This morning on Kern Avenue by Rod Kelly School. This is also on Neighborhood Watch. The two vehicles on the right were hit, and then of course we go into praying for those involved. Anytime someone's having a bad day and they post about it, you always see someone commented, "I'm praying for you." Always. That's another thing that really gets on my fucking nerves.
Those are the good Christians. They're always praying for people.
Those are the girls. Those are the women that are Monday through Friday posting all these inspirational quotes and whatnot, but Saturday and Sunday, there they are in the club getting fingered while they're dancing.
Oh.
Hey, it's true.
Oh, I don't dance, so I don't know how to tell you.
That's how you really feel. You're pretty passionate about
Whoa, what do you do on dance floors? That was weird. Talking from personal experience or what?
You're in illegal girls now, or-
Oh, don't worry, I'll get past those. Jeans, no prob.
But yes, those statuses do. They're annoying.
Well, it's just like the self-importance people have. They're like, oh, just to let you know, I'm praying for you, bro. Just remember, when I need a prayer, you better be fucking praying for me, asshole.
But where they at when they really need
I mean,
something?
I get it. I do want to be sympathetic towards people. I honestly feel awkward when like somebody like that who's like significant or like they're like a significant other, but you haven't talked to them in a long time. Like you're like I don't know. I just never felt like what I also feel weird is like when they like have a like rest in peace, grandpa, blah blah blah, and then you like their picture. You're like, oh yeah, I like that your grandpa died. It's like
This is an easy way out kind of comment thing is basically what it is.
I don't know. I just don't feel the need to post how my grandpa died.
But yeah, those things always piss me off. With like, I've done it like once. I said Happy Mother's Day to my mom on Instagram. She doesn't have a fucking Instagram.
Oh my
Never
god,
have
I
an
was just
Instagram.
gonna get into that right
But
now.
yeah, like I've done it once, but I'm not gonna lie. But people,
Like,
do
I love my
all
mom.
the
Does everybody
fucking
love their
time.
mom?
Yes.
You don't love your mom? You don't love... My mom's the best mom in the world.
Did you tag her?
No. Your mom's not the best in the world.
Did
My
you
mom's
tag
the
her on
best.
Instagram?
Who, my mom?
Well, whoever. Yeah, your mom in this case.
I don't post anything on Instagram.
Let alone affectionate stuff.
Yeah, right? I don't feel the need to fucking put myself out there, and that's part of the. I don't know. It's I live better that way.
If you want to follow a good profile on Instagram, follow Donald Duck.
_duck.
Dogs and flowers and
Inspirational
nature.
quotes.
Oh, we got ourselves a hater.
Honestly, if you're ever feeling down, just look at Donald Duck.
Probably about 3 to 4 posts per day. Inspirational.
Hey, you get a lot of likes. I like to post things that I like to see.
If they don't like you, just know they're not cut out to be in your life.
Hey, hate on it. I'm not posting ridiculous stuff on there.
Wow, you really are wise. Did you come up with it yourself? No, I get it. It's annoying. I like I said, I don't ever feel the need because nobody knows my grandpa. Why you need to know? Why I don't feel the need to. I the thing is when I see it, that's what I think. Like I don't know who your grandpa is. I mean,
they also don't have.
It sucks.
Yeah.
I wish you the best, but
I could see if they had an Instagram. Well, no.
I'm looking at titties. I don't need to see people die.
I would feel a little weird Snapchatting my funeral, like my grandpa's funeral or something. Doesn't that comes? It's borderline disrespectful to just.
Have your phone out.
I seen that. I seen that this weekend.
R.I.P. Grandpa.
I seen that on this weekend.
They're all taking a selfie of them, their grandpa at the fucking with the open casket.
You'd be
Open
surprised.
casket. Last pick we'll ever take.
You'd be surprised if people do that. I'm pretty sure.
I actually haven't seen that yet. That we should.
God bless the dead.
There's some disrespectful kids out there, man. It would make it does not make 100 like it's not. I'm trying to say the right words. It's not. It can happen. People can do stupid stuff like that.
You want to get views on a video? We'll do that. We'll plan that. We'll go into that.
I'm pretty sure someone has done it.
Yeah, but we'll have a GoPro and just go.
Well,
into
dude, there's
some
like
open casket funeral or the rosary.
there's
whatever.
like I think like people like dress up people when they go to funerals, right? Like or like they have them like poses that they used to be in, or like that they.
Did you see the one of the guy smoking the blunt?
No, I didn't see that. Really? That's awesome.
Last hit.
That's a waste of weed.
I know. Oh, they took it after.
No.
Yeah,
We
they
didn't bury
smoked
it. We just
it later.
took the picture. That was it. Poor guy. No, I guess. Anyways, so is that all we got here? Got everything covered? We really need to get the video aspect going. We got to get that going if we want to progress. So this is our first couple times. This is obviously fucking rough on the edges, but we'll eventually get to where we need to be.
We'll post our ugly faces on this YouTube soon enough.
Yeah.
We got two bearded. Actually, we got 3 bearded goons in here.
Yeah.
And a clean shaven guy.
I'll have a mustache. Right
Yeah.
All right. Facial hair express.
Show. All right. So, with that being said,
Catching the flip side, little homies.
Anybody got
Today
a
is Monday, March 27th. This is what we got for you. What's that saying?
oh yeah.
Pussies. Don't be a pussy. Pussies get eaten in this world.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, that's it for
damn.
me, Chris, aka Grande.
Dono Duck or Dono Bro Wyatt.
Jutskis.
And Kid Wonder.
Signing
We're
out.
out.